You notice it in quiet moments, a sad song, a fleeting memory, a scene in a movie, and suddenly, the tears come. You wonder, why does this happen to you, but not to most others? It feels like a flaw, a vulnerability. But what if your tears are actually a sign of how your brain works differently, but profoundly? You live in a world that praises control, stoicism, strength, resilience, the kind that doesn't break, and yet you feel intensely. A casual insult might linger in your mind for days. A friend's pain pierces you deeply. You might cry during happy moments, overwhelmed by joy. Psychologists call this high emotional sensitivity. It's not just being soft, it's your brain processing emotions differently. Neuroscience shows that highly sensitive people, about 15 to 20% of the population, have more active mirror neuron systems. Mirror neurons simulate others' feelings inside your own mind. When someone else cries, your brain reacts almost as if it's your own experience. This is why ordinary experiences can feel profound, why a small act of kindness can move you to tears. Your nervous system is wired for depth. But there's a cost. Every negative stimulus is amplified. A critical remark might trigger a stress response akin to a real threat. Your amygdala, the brain's emotional alarm system, doesn't just detect danger, it feels it more intensely. Here's the quiet truth. You are not broken. Your tears are not a defect. They are evidence of a brain that experiences the world richly. Think of it as a finely tuned instrument. A violin string reacts to the slightest touch. Others may be strumming power chords, loud but shallow. You resonate with subtler vibrations. Your brain's intensity allows you to notice nuance. You experience empathy that others can only observe. You feel beauty more deeply. And yes, you grieve more intensely. But that intensity can become your strength if you learn to navigate it. Your limbic system, the emotional core, is more reactive, particularly the amygdala and anterior insula, regions that process emotional salience. Think of them as the brain's internal weather sensors. In most people, these sensors alert only to storms. In you, even a light drizzle registers. Then there's the prefrontal cortex, responsible for regulating these emotions. In highly sensitive people, it often develops strategies unconsciously to manage floods of feelings. This is why some of you are reflective, intuitive, or creative. Your tears are essentially the brain's pressure release valve. Physiologists even suggest crying releases oxytocin and endorphins, natural stress relievers. So each tear is not weakness, it's an evolved coping mechanism.
Name and map your emotions. Labeling emotions reduces amygdala activity. Cognitive behavioral therapy calls this affect labeling. It's like giving a storm a name so it's no longer anonymous and threatening. Use sensory anchors. Grounding techniques reduce nervous system overactivation. Simple practices, a warm shower, slow walking, listening to low-frequency music. Neuroscience shows this engages the parasympathetic system, calming your body's alarm. Reframe tears as information. Rather than judging your reaction, see it as data. Tears indicate value, awareness, and empathy. Behavioral psychology shows self-acceptance reduces emotional suppression. Build emotional rituals. Routine reflection, journaling, meditation, or gentle movement trains the prefrontal cortex to regulate sensitivity. Think of it as a gardener tending delicate flowers. You nurture, not suppress, your depth. Channel empathy into action. Helping others or creative expression leverages your sensitivity. It's not just catharsis, it's reinforcement of positive neural pathways. Imagine your emotional brain as a prism. Ordinary light enters, but it refracts into a spectrum others cannot see. Your tears, your overwhelm, your joy, they are colors. All of them are valid and each is useful when channeled. The mental model is simple. Sensing does not equal weakness. Processing does not equal flaw. Releasing does not equal defeat. Your depth is a tool, if understood.
If you want to watch more videos like this about psychology to improve yourself, just subscribe this channel for more videos.